Recording in progress. Good morning, guys. Okay, so yesterday we worked on strength, and the development of strength is down to time under tension. Okay, so we want to maximize the tension for a reasonable amount of time, the 20 to 60 seconds per muscle group per set. Okay, and then the stretch, then the idea is to wait out the tension. So we want to go to the edge of tension and try and relax it, not like force our stretches. The opposite of that is the way to do it. So it was very difficult for me to learn to relax, not really my strong suit. So the stretching really does need you to relax, okay, massively so, otherwise it doesn't work. All right, so from here now, we're going to go through our opening posture. So I'm going to open up, and then as I exhale, close it down a little, really round the shoulders. Okay, so open up. Relax in there. So from here now, I'm going to do my body scan. So I'm looking left and right. Why? I'm checking my neck for the range of motion, the pain-free range of motion. Now I'm going to look up and down. I'm going to go ear to shoulder, chin to chest, ear to shoulder. So rolling my head forwards. And then rolling my head to the side, chin to shoulder, chin to chest, chin to shoulder. Okay, so that's my neck stand. Okay, from here into my arms, so arm circles, into my shoulders even. Keep saying that lately. So arm circles, loosen up the shoulders, the ball and socket joints, and then change direction. Okay, now I want to focus on the shoulder blade. So the shoulder blade should glide over the thoracic cage. So I'm opening and closing here. And I'm rotating my palms. Palm up, thumb back at the back, and thumb down, palm out at the front. Okay, we're closed. Lovely. So now I'm going to go into my elbows. So I'm just reeling it in here. Okay, just big circles, and then speed bagging it out. Lovely. And into my wrists. So circles one way, circles the other way. Interlock the fingers and roll then roll back the other way. And then gripping and ripping. Okay, so we've scanned our neck, shoulder, elbow, wrist, and fingers. So we go into the spine now, so hands up. Drive the hips forward, inhaling, looking up. And I'm going to exhale, front, middle, and back, front, middle, back. Inhale and up. Exhale and down. Level from here now, side bends. Rotating the top hand makes a difference, as does pushing the hip in the opposite direction. Okay, I'm going to rotate the torso now. So looking behind me, one side and the other. So all through the body scan, soft, gentle, easy movements. Nothing heavy, nothing hard, nothing too fast, nothing too slow. Hands to the hips, hip circles. Change the direction. Feet together, knee circles. And change the direction. From here now, I'm going to stand all my weight on my left foot. So I'm going to lift up my right foot. Right foot, toes down, toes back, foot back. Repeat that 3 times. Rotate one way and rotate the other way. Same thing on the left foot. So toes down, toes back, foot back. Repeat it 3 times. Rotate one way and rotate the other way. Lovely. Okay, so we've done our postural alignment. We've done our body scan. We're just going to do our balance work now just for a second. So starting again, standing nice and square, okay, nice and open. And from here, I'm just going to lean my weight forward until all my weight goes into my toes. Now I'm going to bring my weight back, all my weight into my heels. I'm going to go forward and back there for a moment, just forwards and back. Forwards, I'll go back a little bit, and back. From here, same exercise to the side. So all my weight into the outside edge of my right foot. All my weight to the outside edge of my left foot. Right foot. Left foot. Okay. From here now, I'm going to move in a circle. So all my weight to the outside edge of my left foot. Now into my left little toe. Now my left big toe. Both big toes. Right little toe. Outside edge of the right foot. Right heel. Both heels. outside edge of the left foot. Okay, now reverse, left heel, both heels, right heel, outside edge of the right foot, right little toe, right big toe, both big toes, left toes, left little toe, and outside edge of the left foot. And relax there for a moment. So we're just playing, adjusting our sort of focus point or our center point on the ground. As long as I can keep my center within the base of support, so as long as my center is in here, I'm in balance. As soon as my center comes outside my base of support, my balance is gone. So we walk by losing balance and adjusting our base. Okay? So what we want to do is we want to mindfully adjust our base according to our balance. So same exercise as before, okay? One foot's in front of the other. I'm going to rock my weight into my front foot, and then I'm going to rock my weight into my back foot. So I'm just going forward and back here. So remembering to keep our chin up. It's a really bad habit I have when I'm teaching is I look down at what I'm doing and do that. Okay, now I'm going to come forward until I lift up the front foot. And then I'm going to put it down and rewind. I'm going to come back until I lift up. But the back foot is what I meant last time. So when I go forward until I lift up the back foot, and then I go back until I lift up the front foot, okay? Now I'm going to start to step through and back, stay through, and my two front feet, yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to go all the way through. High five and hands on the ground, so don't put any weight in it, and then reverse. Okay, and the same thing on the other foot, so it goes all the way through. High five the ant, and then come back, okay? So by high five the ant, I mean we're not plodding into the ground, okay? I'm really softly and tentatively touching the floor here. Okay, so from there, one more time now, we're going to go all the way through this time. Knee comes up, goes down, the heel finds the floor, and I rock my weight very gently into that foot, and the back foot comes up, knee up in front, extend the leg, heel finds the floor, and transfer your weight there. Okay, so it's just mindful walking. I mean, it's nothing supernatural or whatever even. Yeah, it's just literally getting a feel for where your balance is, maintaining a postural structure that can optimize that balance. Okay, and then feeling that in motion. And if we can do that properly, then we can learn how to transfer power through it very, very easily. And it'll micro correct all the little annoying little things that we have, little aches and pains will start to deviate or start to die off a little bit. Because oftentimes, let's say I have a pain in my ankle, that throws out my walk now. Okay, so now my hip is sore. Now the other side has to overcompensate. And now my neck hurts. Now I'm getting headaches. It all stems from the same thing. If you can just correct the base, then I'm not saying you'll be headache free for life. That's a load of bollocks. But it will definitely reduce those little aches and pains. Like unquestionably, it will work on those. So waffle over. Yesterday we did our squat, push, and pull exercises. Okay, so we want to stretch out the muscles that we use for squat, push, and pull. So we're going to grab a stick and we're going to work on our push and pull. So push and pull muscles. What are they? For push, triceps. Okay, they straighten the arm. Pecs. Right, that brings the shoulder forward. Okay, and then the shoulder itself. Front of the shoulder here is working quite hard on the push, okay? So I want to loosen up those. So I'm going to grab the stick, hands nice and wide, okay? Keeping my elbows straight. I'm going to bring the stick back behind me, and I'm going to bounce it back here, okay? Now you'll find comfortable is the wrong word. You'll find a place where you can feel the appropriate amount of tension. Bring it back to the front, repeat again. Back to the front. Repeat again. So I'm just bouncing here, you see? Look, okay, so that's starting to loosen out the pec just a little bit there. And one more time now, and this time I'm going to go all the way through and back. All the way through and back. Now don't worry if you're not doing exactly the same, or if you have to bend your elbow at this point here, that's fine, okay? But try and keep it straight as far back as you can. Lovely. Okay. From here now, I want to get into the back here. So for this is my pulling muscles now, right? So what I want to do is I'm going to hold the stick kind of wide, palms facing up, and I'm going to cross it over. Okay, and then I'm going to cross it over the other side. All right, then I move my hands a little bit closer together, repeat. Stick comes over, stick comes over. Okay, keep doing that, all the way over, and all the way over. Now, I just want to have a look at an alternative to that one for just a moment. So what's the goal here is to stretch the triceps through the scapula to the spine here, okay? So what we can do to do that is bring this arm across the body. So as the arm comes across the body, I'm going to need to support behind my elbow. I like turning my hand this way recently, but I used to always do it that way. Depends on which way you want to go. It doesn't really matter. As long as you're putting pressure on the elbow, I'm bringing it across this way. Okay, so you should feel a stretch in the triceps through to the spine there. You be getting that? You lift your elbow slightly higher. That's it, and now go across. Okay. That's all right. Lovely. Okay. Relax now. Just loosen that out. Now we'll hit exactly the same thing, just from another angle. Okay, so I want to go this way this time. So what I'm going to do is bring my elbow behind my head, catch it here. My head goes forwards. Catch the elbow, and now I bring my head up. Okay. So now you can feel a stretch through the tricep, through here, this way. Okay, relax there. Now we're going to hit the same thing on the other side. So first of all, the elbow comes across, the hand grabs, and we pull. So if I bring it down here, it's easy. Don't do that. Bring it up this way. Okay. We're not looking for difficulty. We're looking for the appropriate stretch. Okay, relax there now. Shake that out. And same again now. The head comes forward. Put the arm back here as best I can. Hand on the elbow. Bring the head up and pull it right back. Fabulous. Okay, relaxing there now. So into our squatting muscles. So squatting muscles, quads, hamstrings, and glutes even. So first thing I'm going to do is just loosen up the back line. So I'm going to bend my knees, let my hands find the floor, slip my fingers under my toes, lock my toes down, let my head flop so I'm looking behind me, straighten my right leg and bend my left, straighten my left and bend my right, right, left, right, left, right, left. Nice and easy. Okay, relax there now. Next one, I'm going to just get into the quad a little bit. So put my hand on the wall, grab my ankle, put my knees together, pull my knee back, and pull the shoulder back on the same side. Okay, I'm going to switch sides now, same exercise. So, hand on the wall, knees together, grab my ankle, pull the ankle back, pull the shoulder back on the same side. Okay, relaxing there now. Down onto the floor. We've got 1 minute left, fit for life. Fit for play. We're going to carry on. Okay, so first one, spread the feet out a little bit. Do a couple of swims, just a few, not major. Okay. Gentle. And then from there now, I'm going to stretch the back line of my right leg. So my left foot's going to go to the side of my right knee. Keeping the right knee down, fingertips start on the knee. Walk as far down the leg as I can. My goal now is chest to knee and toes to nose, okay? But what you'll find is when you start to move that way, there's going to be a whole pile of tension along the back of the leg here. So what I want to do is inhale and exhale and try and relax that tension. If there's like pain, if there's so much tension that it hurts, you've gone too far, you need to come back off of that a little bit. What we're trying to do is relax the nervous system, not freak it out, okay? So nice and calm, nice and soft, nice and gentle. I go to where there's tension there. For me, there's tension there right now. So I'm staying there for a moment. And like magic, that tension is now gone. Because I didn't go too far. Okay, inhale again. Exhale. And relax there. So I'm looking to wait out that tension. Now that tension's gone. One more. That's there completely. So the third time I went down was significantly further than the first, okay? We don't want to try and force maximum stretching on the first go. We want to warm the muscles up a little bit. That's our body scan and stuff and the elephant's walk, okay? And then we want to gently, gently, gently increase the range of motion. You don't do it by force, you do it by relaxation. Okay, same idea, left leg. All right, so walking from the fingertips to the knees, walk the hands as far down the leg as you can. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Chest to knee, toes to nose. And again, inhale, exhale. All right, if it hurts, you've gone too far. But don't jump back away from it. Like pull back the tiniest little bit until it eases. And again. All right, relax there, guys. Fit for life, that's you. Fit to play, I'm grabbing coffee. We're going to stay on the floor. I'm just grabbing coffee because I'm a caffeine addict. A bit weak to the powers of coffee. Kind of am actually, I don't know why I do that problem. Right, but so that's for fit to play, that's our kind of warm-up stretches. So we've kind of loosened everything up now, we can get right into it, okay? So hand to a wall. I haven't got a good wall, I'll have to. Yeah, that'll do. There's a wall of sorts there. I'm gonna pretend that's a wall. Hand is shoulder high. Okay, don't leave the hand down here. Hand as high as my shoulder. Now what I want to do is rotate my torso and my head away. You'll find there. So what am I stretching? If I rotate this way, I'm stretching through here. So my bicep, through my shoulder, through my pec to my sternum. There. All right. Now it's exactly the same idea. You're going to go, ow, 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 too much tension. That's too far. Pull back. Okay. Shouldn't hurt. All right. Wait out that tension. Relax. Okay. Switching over. Same idea the other side now. So now the question then becomes, well, how long should you stretch? What's your optimal stretch? 3 times 20 seconds seems to be the agreed upon number in general. Okay, so a minute of stretching per muscle group. And relax there. I like to do multiple sets, but what I like to do is to increase the range of motion very, very subtly as I'm going through. So my 1 rep, I'll be going bit further, bit further, bit further, bit further. But you cannot rush that process. You have to do it. I recommend doing it with the breath and really try and get that feeling. Because once you get the feeling once, it's there for you. Understand it then. Really try and get that feeling where it's, okay, there's tension. I'm going to stay there. And it's like magic. You just feel it kind of soften. That's the feeling you're chasing. Not, oh, God. Okay, that's the feeling that you're looking for. So that was our pectoral muscles that we looked at there. We looked at these ones already. Oh yeah, I remember. I knew what I was doing. So we're going to just go into the wide crew for a second, just to kind of stretching through the legs here, okay? So from here, I'm going to bend my front knee, coming forward, and then I'm going to straighten my front knee sitting back. So I'm going to go forwards and back. Forwards and back. Forwards. And I'm going to add my hands now. So when my knee bends, the chest goes forward and my hands come back. Try and clap the backs of the hands together. And when my leg straightens, my butt goes back, my hands come forward, backs of the hands flatten together over the big toe. So I'm inhaling, coming forward, exhaling, coming back. Go over, same deal on the other leg. Starting off nice and easy. Bending the straightening the leg. Knee even. Okay, adding the hands. Find a nice stable position for yourself. That looks a little long for you there. You might be okay. You might be okay. The back here is the one this. Okay, so you have two choices then. You can go flat-footed like this, or you can go active toes. So sometimes to stabilize, I go active toes. See this? Yeah. That's active toes. That's flat-footed. Okay. So sometimes to stabilize myself, I'll make my back foot active. Active means we can put weight through it. Okay. That I can't put weight through. That I can put weight through. Okay. So here. Lovely. Right. I want to do a quad stretch. So what I'm going to do is go belly down, grab both ankles, pull the ankles up and pull the shoulders up. So my belly's on the floor, everything else is up. Now, if for any reason you can't reach your ankles, don't worry about it. Get a rope. Okay. My beautiful assistant is demonstrating. He gets the rope down here. Okay. Put our kneel down across the rope, right, with our ankles over it, and grabbing the rope in two hands there like this, okay? Now all I want to do is make that rope available to my hands. Now, I lay down on my belly. Now I can grab the rope, and I can pull my knees up off the ground. Alternatively, if you can grab them, grab them. So from here now, get in the position. Now lift your chest up, pull your knees. Pull your knees back towards you. Now that's a major stretch on the quad muscles there. Okay? Pull. Same deal. Relax there while hog tight. Nice and easy. Okay, that'll do for that one. From there on to our backs. Okay, so right leg first. First thing I'm going to do is 3 circles one way, and then 3 circles the other way. Okay, now I'm going to straighten the leg. I'm going to point straight down to 6. Okay, now I'm going to come 7, 8, 9. Now my right leg is as far to my left as I can get it. I'm really reaching with it. Now it's going to come up north. 10, 11, 12. From here, I'm going to grab the leg and pull it forward just a weensy bit. Okay, and now I'm going to relax. I go, what are we doing? 1, 2, 3. Forgot what time it was. At 3, I'm extending my leg as far out to the side as I can. Now I'm going to come back down to 6. Okay, now the left leg does the same thing. First of all, it moves across to the right until I get to this 3 position, and it reaches as far as I can. Now I'm going to come up north, get to the 12, pull it up towards me a bit. I'm going to go out to my left. I'm going to get to 9, reach as far as I can, and then I'm going to go south all the way back to the 6 position here. Okay, from there, starting back on the right knee again. First of all, I'm going to grab it, keeping my hips down. I'm going to pull my knee to my chest. Okay, I'm just going to find a nice spot for it. So I'm kind of wiggling it around a little bit to find a nice spot there. There, that suits me right now. I'm getting a nice stretch just here. Okay. Now I'm going to relax that a little. And now I'm going to go 90 degrees. So I'm going to cross as far to my left as I can. On the first one, I'm going to let the hip come up and bring it over. Then I'm going to rewind. Now I'm going to go again, but this time the hip stays down. So I'm pulling my right knee to my left. Got to keep this hip down. And if you do this right, there's this little moment like magic where it just softens. It's weird. You can feel it relax. Not almost. You can definitely feel it relax. That's what you're hunting. Okay. If you have any problems finding that, talk to me, and I'll go through it a different way for you. Okay. From here now, my right knee is going up towards my left shoulder, and what I'm looking for is the point of maximum tension, or the angle of max tension. So there's one angle here where you're really going to feel that you need to stretch, and that's where you want to be. Okay, but don't force it, relax it. Moving on to the left knee, same deal. Grab the knee, pull it to the chest, keep the hip down. Now the knee goes as far over to my right as I can, allowing the hip to come up. And rewind. Now I'm going to keep the hip down and pull the knee across. The left knee is pulling to my right, a hip level straight across. All right, chill out there. Now, left knee towards the right shoulder, but just find the angle. It makes the most sense to you, that you can feel the most. Relax into it. All right, just chill. Beautiful. Right, that's us. Okay. On theory, I'm going to keep drilling the theory into you, because if you have the theory and the functional movements, the stuff that you're learning here, you can make your own exercise programs ad infinitum, right? And there's all the information is online anyway. Just the ability to sift through the bullshit is the trick. 4 key areas of fitness, okay? Neuromotor control, muscular strength, endurance, and power, flexibility, and cardiovascular endurance, okay? We're working on mobility initially. So mobility is classed under our ranges of motion. That's all of this stuff, okay? But we do neuromotor in our warm-up. So what are we doing that's neuromotor in the warm-up? Well, first of all, we're aligning our posture, and we're teaching the body what correct posture is. Next, then we're working individual joints, and we're looking at the ranges of motion of each joint. Okay, then we're working on balance and coordination. So that's all our neuromotor control stuff. Okay, for strength, you know the routine: 3 sessions a week. You work the major movements. So squat, push, pull, A session, hinge, press, lateral, B session. Okay, there are variations of squats. There's huge numbers of variations of squats. You got to pick the one that suits you best, or the ones that suit you best. That's our strength covers. And flexibility, strength then is time under tension under those key movements. So the ability to kind of hold pressure here, right, is of more value than 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's this different method of training completely. All right. Then you go into your flexibility. So the idea is all that tension that we built up during the strength exercises, we relax those out, and that increases our range of motion and just gives us better control over our movements and lower injury risks, etc. Endurance then, well, just keep going. Okay, so you get the heart rate to whatever reasonable level you decide, and then you can pump it up from there. Okay, there are zones of heart rate. It's a good thing to understand for your own training. In general, you need to look at it as low, moderate, and high intensity. And in general, you kind of want to avoid high intensity unless, yeah, I'll go through that with you. There's a track of requirements before you do high intensity work. All right, guys, have a great day. I will see you tomorrow.